Subscribe, hit that bell icon and share this clip if you enjoy it. This is TRS Clips. What's your message to Indian youth when it comes to the armed forces?
Yeah, I will tell you the armed forces it's an outstanding career. No, I'm going to explain to you why. First is that we pick up people very young. We mold them, we discipline them, we educate them, people think that when I joined armed forces, I said, okay, ab padhai khatam, no more studies. Till today, I'm studying. Because you have to remain abreast. There is a technologies induct first in armed forces and then into all other systems. All these microchips and all first came to aviation. One also because the militaries can afford to spend much larger amounts of money for research, etc. So there is disciplined, good quality life that the service provides you. I'm not talking about patriotism, which is very much important, that every guy is patriotic, we are secular, we are the real guys who have no issues with, we are working in my Scotland, there were Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, all kinds of Jains, you name it, Buddhists, we have all kinds of people. I mean, never even think on those lines. And whenever there is, so discipline, high model, the percent of corrupt are very, very, very small. Of course, there is always some influence on the armed forces, but you live a clean life. Yes, if you think that some people say there's less money in the armed forces. My God, how many people are super rich outside? No, everybody is looking at Ambani and the Microsoft and the Google heads to compare. I will be able to earn much. Yes, you will not be able because you will get the government salaries here. But the quality of life that the armed forces provide you is phenomenal. You can. I can pay $1 million. I can't fly Mirage 2000 every second day. And the quality of life. Quality of life for your wife, quality of life for your children. You're in a camp which has got, see the physical fitness emphasis, see the sports facilities that's available in a camp. They see the exposure that they are given. And the young children are all the time being exposed to, the finishing school thing is being done in our service, cantonments or camps all the time. For everybody. See these two ladies, General Rawat's daughters, the composure with which they carried out these ceremonies, in all that grief. That was to tell the people, the youth of this nation that, we have been proud children of a proud father. This is a good example. You saw how Mrs. Litter, Brigadier Litter's wife, handled herself at the funeral. Outstanding. The statement Brigadier Litter's daughter made shows military exposure and upbringing right from the childhood. My children, they learned to ride in school. They did, micro-let flying in the Air Force. They learned to swim. Everything they did. They played squash. They played tennis. All when they were young. Where else in this country or anywhere in the world can you get such an exposure for your families? So from every point of view, you remain a disciplined, upright, patriotic, secular, solid citizen. You are well looked after. You play best of games. You play squash, tennis, golf, you name a thing. And your families get such a great exposure. Your wives are all the time doing welfare activities. So, which no organization in this country, none can give you this kind. And this you are getting it for no money. You are not paying any money for this. The system is there. Each one of us is making sure that so the armed forces are an outstanding place. Whether it's adventure, whether it's pride, you name it. Every good adjective that you can think of in a dictionary, you can get here in the armed forces. Yes. To the youth, I want to tell, I'm a very, very patriotic person. So I want to give a very patriotic message. India is a great country. Whether it's our, our history, whether it's our huge architecture, landmarks, people, the multicultural people that we have, the culture that we have, the dresses we wear, the food. Everybody in the world, including Chinese, are sort of copying things from us. So we are, I say with pride that the car which is parked underneath here in the building, my car, its number is 15th August 1947. 15A 1947. There are hundreds of things I do every day which are India first. I have a website called indiafirstalways.com. All the time I make a large number of small items which I give as gifts to children. I spent huge chunks of my money, of my retirement funds for India. Everything has got India on it. Whether it's the lapel pin that I'm wearing, whether there's little two flags over here which are India, my house, my everything, my heart, my mind is all India. And I'm telling you, India is a great country, notwithstanding the little complications that we all go through. Be proud that we were India, and contribute to the country to become a strong and good and happy nation. Yes.